Hmm, is it started? Okay, test. Okay, hopefully this is working. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Mm, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Didian, and then this is my first ever personal, non-academic type of video content. I like to revive my old YouTube videos. Okay, in the past it is like instead of publish it publicly, I publish it like privately for my students to see. Yeah. So okay, let me go. I'm going to talk a little bit about this so-called YouTube video of mine. From now on, I plan it to be like I'm going to focusing more on a Q&A session, and also I'm going to do cover song. Is that the right way to say it? And then the reason why I'm using English as a medium for this YouTube video is that I'm hoping to reach a wider audience out there. Okay, yeah, later you get to see the lifestyle or anything that happening around my area, and then if you like it, you might want to visit this place. And then another thing is like I want to polish my English proficiency. It's been a while since the last I used English properly. Okay, like around 6 months or so. Okay, now without further ado, let's jump straight into our today's activities, which is I had ChatGPT to um, prepare a bunch of questions and ask ChatGPT to serve as my to become my interviewer. So here goes nothing. Okay. Question number one. My name is Didian. That's all that you need to know. Okay. Later maybe I post somewhere around this video or in the description box about my name. Okay. Currently living in Miri. No. I'm from Miri. I'm from Miri. Right. And then currently living in a rural area known as Leomato. Yes, Leomato. If you don't know where that is, you might want to Google it. Perhaps you can find it somewhere using Google Map, Google Earth website. Question number three. I am 39 years old this year. Okay, this month turning 39 this month. Okay. There's a two type of zodiac signs. The Western zodiac signs. I call it Western zodiac signs. I'm sorry if I say it wrongly. The zodiac signs are Cancer, July Cancer, and I don't like the sound of it. Cancer, yeah. And as for the Chinese zodiac, I am a Tiger, yeah, Tiger. Can I do both? Because I can do both, I think. Yes. I'm a morning person and as well as night owl. Except for weekend. Yeah, weekend. I tend to take the advantage to sleep more during weekend. Okay, to rejuvenate, to energize my body so that I get to prepare for next week. I think it's fun. Back in the days, there's no gadget, there is no smartphone, dumb phone, or something like that. All we think about is playing all day long, and yeah, I think yeah, I cherish my childhood, but at the same time, yeah. If you're asking me if I'm given a chance to turn backward in time, I say no to that because well, let's leave it as it is, right? And then one morning, my mom wake me up early, okay, and then after bath and everything. After shower and everything, I wear my new shirts, and then at that time our family still doesn't have any car, so I was like following my father, okay, riding on a motorbike. And then I look at my mom, okay. I think this is how it goes. I look at my mom and then I ask my father, okay, why didn't mom join us? Okay, and then my father says, okay, and instead of my father, I think it's my mom who answer. She said, well, you guys go enjoy yourself. Okay, next time I'll join you guys. So off we go. At this happened in somewhere in Marudi. Okay, I cannot give you a specific place in Marudi, but then Marudi itself situated in Sarawak. So off we go, right all the way until this certain place, okay, aka kindergarten. So we arrive in that place, kindergarten. Okay. At that time, I was a kid, so I didn't know anything. Okay. So we got off from the motorbike. Okay, got off from the motorbike, and then my father leads me. Hey, okay. At that time, I was still a kid, therefore I was like way shorter than I am now. He was like holding my hand, and we both enter the gate, walking into the gate. Okay, walking towards the building. It's like a one row. Looks like a one row of terrace house, and around there is some sort of how do you call it, dilapidated, yeah, like old poor looking playground. Yeah, that's how I remember the place. Yeah. And then come soon enough, when we reach a certain area of that particular blocks, three ladies came out, and then those three ladies, the adults, woman, talking to my dad. Of course, I didn't know what they're talking about, perhaps in English. And then at that time I can only speak my native language, which is later you guys know what, later I tell you guys about it. And after that, my father told me to shake hands with those three ladies. So therefore I shake hand with each of them. And finally, when I shake hand with the third person, she doesn't let go. And I try to pull my hand, and I look at my father. I discovered that my father already turned around and then wave at me from behind like this. And I was like mortified to see. I mean, mortified. No, that's not the right word. I was like feeling horrified. Is that the right word? Okay. Yeah. And then I was like, screaming and struggling and everything, trying to let go, and then asking, shouting for help. But my father don't give a damn. And then those three ladies dragged me into a room, and then inside the room itself, there's a lot of crying kids. And all we did, okay, all day long, from morning all the way until what time is it? Nobody knows. Yeah, we are still a kid. Okay, all we did was crying. And I remember that we stopped for a while, okay, during the day. Okay, stop for a while. Apparently, those three ladies bring a kettle. Okay, they make a hot Milo drink for us. Okay, they give each of us a cup, and then each of us be given what kind of cookies is it? Is it a crackers or not? I forgot. But then that's how it is. Okay, in the midst of crying, we receive the cookies or crackers or something like that, something similar, and then we eat while crying. After we stuff our stomach with it, we resume our crying session. Okay, and then this kind of thing happened for about a week or two. I forgot, but then after that I get to enjoy it. Yeah, but then apparently due to the language barrier, it's hard to make friends. So I still remember that several of kids trying to invite me to go to play tag. So I was like befriending with some Iban kids. Yes, that's my ethnicity. Yeah, that's my race. That's I'm a Iban people. So I was hanging out with some Iban kids. There's a few of us, but lots of Chinese kids, and several Chinese kids trying to invite us to join them in playing tag. But then we only able to communicate using a sign language. So I remember that he was like talking like this to us. He was like gesturing like this. Hey. So yeah, okay. And then somehow fortunately I understand what he's trying to say, but then I try to counter argue by saying that I shake my head like this, and then I was like, and then the argument no, the negotiation, okay, were like back and forth, and in the end we decided that our group do the chasing and their group do the running away or escaping, you name it, and then we take turn. Okay, take turn. Okay, apparently speaking in a sign language is very easy. I'm just kidding, right? So yeah, that's the kind of memories that I cherish very much. The best one, I'll say that I think happened in the same year. Okay, this happened in my father's hometown, somewhere in Sriaman. If I'm not mistaken, the memory goes like this. Okay, because I keep on remembering it that way. Perhaps, but maybe I can I can still remember a fragment of it because I was traumatized. But then at the same time, it was very fun. Okay. So, as a 5 year or 6 year old kids, okay, I was like, mm, you know, every time during, especially during evening, so me and a bunch of kids following a group of elders, including my fathers. I have a lot of uncles. Okay, we go to the nearby rivers, and then at that time it's very safe. Okay, there is no issue about afraid of being devoured by crocodile or whatsoever. Okay, it's very safe. Okay, and so of course, as a kid, none of us know how to swim. So one of my great uncle, so is that the right way to say it, the brothers of my grandma, great uncle, I think. Okay, one of my great uncle, grand uncle, not great uncle, grand uncle, um he gave each of us, me and several other kids behind me. I don't know their name. I just simply call my friend, hey, hey. That's how we call each other. We don't know each other's name. And that grand uncle of mine, he gave each of us an coconut, old coconut, yeah, brownish, hairy brownish coconut. And then as a kid, well, if you're an adult, this is how you hold a coconut. As a kid, okay, your arm can only, as a kid, this is how I hold it because I'm small. Well, kids, what do you think? Okay. And then after that, my grand uncle said something about planning to throw us into the river. Okay, and I look at my father. My father just simply, how do you call it, smiling while smoking along, and then several other uncles were smiling as well. And then I look at my mom. My mom was busy talking to some other ladies washing a laundry nearby the jetty. And then we try to escape while holding the old coconut. And then, well, now there's nothing much we can do with a small leg. We can, okay, immediately my grand uncle and several other male, okay, older male, grab us from behind and throw us into the river. I still remember. I inhaled several of the water into my nose, feeling very excruciatingly painful while holding to our dear life onto that coconut. Okay, apparently the coconut served as a life jacket, as a floaty. Yes. DIY floaty, kampong style, right? What is kampong? Later you guys know. Favorite childhood game? Playing tag. Playing tag. One of the reason I can run, yes, okay. One of the sport that I enjoy very much is running, but then that is for later. One of the reason I can run really well, not now, okay, somehow my leg got busted around my right ankle after I played volleyball last time a few months ago, and then when I land in the wrong way, therefore I was like, okay. um Favorite childhood game? Playing tag. I can confidently say that during my time as a kid, because my body is small, and then plus when I start schooling, especially in the secondary, bully is everywhere. Bully is everywhere. I got punched. Yes, I got punched, and then I try to fight back. Okay, I try to fight back. Of course. Okay, this is not a Korean drama, or this is not a Hollywood whatsoever. Okay, the hero, I mean the main character. In my case, I'm the main character. Were unable to win no matter how much I put an effort into it. So the best thing I can do is run, run. Apparently, yeah, keep on saying apparently. So the bullies, due to their large body and whatsoever, they won't be able to outrun me because I'm very fast. Okay. Childhood name. There's no need for you to know about that. You just call me Mr. D, or you can call me Didion, right? Okay, professional wise, I would say that it is my passion to teach. Yeah, I like to teach. Okay, I like to teach. Somehow I find the satisfaction in teaching. Not to say that teaching, when I say teaching, I'm teaching for real, not doing some sort of like all the crazy stuff or all the crazy tasks that doesn't have got anything to do with teaching. When I said teaching, I teach almost everything. I still remember that I teach my fellow siblings and also my fellow friends on how to drive a car. And apparently, due to my, I think partially due to my assistants, they're able to pass the exam, driving exam, and then so far back and forth, now they're able to drive, blah blah blah. Okay. And then one of the reasons with me being a teacher is because I enjoy around kids, by the way. Yeah, I enjoy being around kids. I have two nephew and niece. Yeah, I adore them very much. Therefore, when my younger is still young, up until now, I still how do you call it, pamper him. Although he was like 20 plus years old, okay, I still see him as my baby brother. Mm, that's one of the reason I become a teacher. I like to work around kids. I like to teach. And at the same time, although it is very stressful, yes, being a teacher is very stressful, but then it's a good stress if you think it that way. It's a good stress. When you get to see that the students able to answer all the question correctly, it's a very cheesy thing to say, but then as a mathematics teacher, I'll say that after you teach them stuff on the board, and then after, how do you call it, go through for having a deep discussion with them, and then make sure them fully understand the concept all the way until mastery, and then give them a bunch of worksheets, okay, like bombarding their brain with all sort of knowledge and all sort of exercises, and in the end they are very excel in it. Therefore you find something inside you will be like, oh, it's kind of like playing a game. Well, it's kind of like you are unlocking a new level in a game. Did you play Skyrim? No. Or Ark Survival Evolve? No. Or mobile game? Okay. Whenever you're able to kill a hero or enemy whatsoever, that's kind of satisfaction that you have. Okay. I think that's it for today. I think I've been talking for too long, and then after this I'm gonna edit the video, and then I'm gonna make it nice, and then perhaps a new logo or something with a very fancy thumbnail. And then yeah, if I want to, I'm gonna include some cover song, maybe later, maybe not. Okay, but then this is a pilot episode, therefore thank you for tuning in, and then don't forget to click like and subscribe. Okay, please show some support. Thank you for your support. Thank you to give your support, and then so that yeah, I another reason why I make YouTube video is I watched one of the videos on YouTube, and then this lady said just simply start with something, just simply start by talking in front of the video, and then from the video itself you can improve. Okay, you can, you know, well, it's one of the satisfaction to see ourselves do something right by documenting our journey throughout our life, whether in our work or with our family, with our friend. Okay, talent, hobby, and likewise. That's it for now, and then hopefully to see you guys maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe in some other episode. Okay, thank you, and then have a good weekend. Okay.